How can I be aware? How can I remain aware? Awareness is whatever the attention is on. Now, this can range from being engulfed by thoughts, objects, emotions, senses, to refining it to what you think awareness is. So it's a massive range. So awareness up here can be everything. I'm aware of everything. I'm aware of the fingers moving. I'm aware of my arm. I'm aware of the time. I'm aware of myself. I'm aware of existence. I'm aware of my eyes moving, my mouth moving. To one thing. And that's where the stumbling point is. The one thing, you see. The one thing. When you've managed to refine and take everything back to the point of the looker, the one that is aware. Mind is not bothering. Thoughts are not bothering. Movements are not bothering. Past, future, experiences, emotions are not bothering, but senses. Something still senses. Surely this sense must be the awareness. The sense is taking you back to the one, you see? You're focusing on the one thing, the sense. I exist, and there is a sense that I exist. That is focused awareness. Nothing else is intruding. Nothing's knocking at the door. You've managed to get yourself into this position of, and what a wonderful task. What a brilliant, brilliant. Oh, it's taken years maybe for some. This sense is a problem, you see. The mind says, no, I don't see it's a problem. I think I'm experiencing bliss. It's very subtle, but it's there, you know. I don't want to lose this total awareness. And then there's some more space. When you sit in this sensory aware position of this moment, this nowness, this, oh my God, I now see what they were all speaking about. And even through your discussing it with yourself, it's not troubling, this awareness. This awareness is still shining through. Success. Success of the highest order. You've managed to control your mind, pacify the world, ignore the thoughts, stay away from past, stay away from future, all mind-based ideas. Still manage to work, still manage to get on, eat, do the toilet, sleep, laugh. But in the background, you're aware. What happens without your doing if this last final one sense of being alive, existing, decides to go? No, I like this, you see. then that's fine. That's how it's going to be. This awareness will stay, it will come, it will go like every other human being. You have reached some sort of stage of mid-enlightenment. But not you, you see. Enlightenment is still testing you, you see. There is no you that gets enlightened. You're still there, you see. You're existing as this sense. So you're still hanging on to your human sensory necessities. And there's no more pushing, you see. There's no more pushing from any external subjects like these words or any religious things. There is simply you. You have found this peace, this tranquility, this lovely place where I can reside every now and then. But it never goes. And I'm happy with this. Job done. And it is job done. In our human state, what else do you need? What else do you need to participate in the world? To participate in the world and experience all these thoughts and things that were up here without caring about them. Yeah, they're fine. They can stay. I'm here. I'm now. I'm presence. I can live out this life fully, having known that I am not this mind and I am not this body. There may be some doubt, but that's okay. That's fine. That's very healthy doubt. But what if during this state of presence, consciousness decides to come in and finish you off? That's why you're hanging on to the table, you see. You don't want to go into the void. There's still some sort of connection with your mind. The mind is producing this beautiful bliss of sensory thing, this nowness. It is able to actually copy every single trick in the book. Because you're still saying, I. You're still even thinking, I must be this sense. That is me. That is my soul. That is my spirit. That is my... I've reached what all these speakers speak about. You remain in this moment. And when you're not aware, when consciousness has stroked you so many times, prepared you for the sword that's going to plunge into your core, through your heart, and chop off your head, you in your meditative now state will let go of the table. And gone. For years and years. Experiencing nothing but a smiling face. This face appears to be your face, but the whole world is smiling. Everyone is celebrating. And you don't know why, because you don't exist to know why. The revelation is not going to help you in your human state when it comes back. It's not going to help any single other being, even by sharing. even by trying to convince, even by trying to teach. Because the total revelation of your dissolution, your complete annihilation, is where you move out of all of this, every single dimension, every fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimension, and you return to zero dimension. Not you, you see. Only zero dimension exists. And from this point, you're now totally alone, of no use to any human, and you are of no use to them. Because you're about to see what your future is, who you are, what you're not, and the infinite possibilities that you have, not as this human body and mind, not as a soul, but as that one moment. Consciousness has grabbed you from the table, taken you to truth. And you can ramble when you return and share and try and speak with blabbed mouth, like this one and many others try to do, believing that consciousness and this revelation, this ultimate seeing, this total meeting with Holy Spirit gives you the right to have a purpose. What you know. You're just living out life as a human in absolute adoration of every human being that appears in front of you, of absolutely every sunset, every star, every object, every experience that goes on from this moment when you come back and return into yourself, your total self. You see, you're not returning back into your body and mind. That is part of the deal. You return as pure self, as pure space, trying to find how to move again within this body, but not telling anyone because they're going to put you to hospital. You've got dementia and Alzheimer's, but in the most beautiful state. No one advocates letting go of the table. Awareness is when awareness goes completely. You become total consciousness, total awareness, total seeing, total every word that comes, total spirit. Not forever, but you know what lies ahead is total life with that. Be aware that you exist. Be aware of consciousness that dwells everywhere but nowhere, that is within and out with. It is never to be found, it is never to be sought. It will reveal itself when it finds you ready and prepared to be taken and granted your greatest gift. You're not a gift to the world. You're of no use to this human world. You're only seeing what you are and where there's multitudes of possibilities awaits you. You've won the biggest prize for yourself. No one's interested. They want to know how to do it. You are it. You just need to waken up. Wakening up is letting go of the table. But you won't have to move your hands. You won't have to make a decision. Because if you've reached that one point awareness in the here and now, you're simply waiting to be taken and returned, totally clean, whole and holy, with no special qualities as a human, with no qualities, because you don't want the qualities anymore. You're completely qualified. Beyond is the only thing that matters. To move, to be taken forward into beyondness, and beyondness, and beyondness, which is no end. And something can't wait. But something has to wait. Waiting is useful, also useless. Like every other thing. It is either is or it is not. But the one in between, the one that is before awareness, is in no direction. There's no path. I am the path. Namaste.